So, okay, if you watched my last video, you know that I promised a full video soon, 5 months ago. And this future video in question was going to be about the Steam Deck. However, the video was not good and kind of had a lot of misinformation, just generally wrong facts. Video was scrapped and work on a new, completely different video began. Work on the video was going smoothly until basically I lost a lot of the data. I still have part of the video saved, which you can watch right now. It's an unlisted link in the description. iMovie became increasingly less of a viable editing software. Editing was nearly just impossible to do efficiently. It was so slow. It's to the point now where I am using Final Cut Pro, which is why I can do this fancy effect. I don't know what the effect is yet as of recording, but I assume it was real neat. So after 2 failed videos, I had to ask myself, where do I go from here? Well, the only obvious step is to retread some old ground. Let's talk about the Nintendo Direct coming up soon. However, this video can become very outdated as the Nintendo Direct hasn't even been announced yet. I'm just kind of assuming that there's going to be one soon because I really don't want to be late to the party and not be able to write a video and edit it in time. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get it. The future me will fill you guys in on the visual side if the Nintendo Direct has been announced before this goes live. In which case, if I don't get it done, it's just all this work was for nothing. Apologies if you haven't kept up on my videos and you just wanted to hear about Nintendo. Let's just jump back into the meat and potatoes. It's that time of year again, that time where February Nintendo Direct happens in February. Now, if you're new to this, Nintendo Directs usually occur every, 3 times a year, per se. Nintendo never really sticks to a schedule. 2020 saw exactly 0 of them. Closest thing we got was a Nintendo Direct Mini, that sucked. The only thing revealed was that an ARMS rep was coming to Smash, and that Xenoblade Chronicles would be getting a remake. Depending who you are, yeah, that was not a good Direct. Fortunately, Nintendo rectified their mistakes in 2021. There weren't any announcement droughts, and the Directs themselves were pretty good. It's safe to assume that this Direct is going to be relatively light when it comes to the sheer weight of announcements, so a lot of it is going to focus mainly on giving release dates for games. First off, the Advance Wars remakes will most certainly get a release date at this Direct. Sometime in April makes the most sense. Kirby's coming out in March, and I anticipate Sparks of Hope coming out in May, so April's the best choice. It's a good release schedule you got going, 1 game a month. Kirby in March, Advance Wars in April, and Game of the Year in May. I know all of you are wondering about the biggest game releasing this year, one of the most anticipated sequels in gaming just in general, and one of the most beloved video game franchises ever. The question is, when is Splatoon 3 coming out? It's been a year since its announcement. What's going on? I don't think we're too far off from release. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw this game come out in June or July. After the release date is revealed, I'm going to go out on a limb and say they'll announce a Splatoon 3 Direct as per usual with this franchise. No, come here. Come close. Listen, I want you to sit down for this. You know Xenoblade? Of course you do, but in case you don't.
Now place your hand on my chest.
What the fuck?
That convinced you to either buy it immediately or stay as far away as possible from it. Regardless, the next Xenoblade game is likely going to poke its head out at this showcase. Monolith Soft redesigned their website, rumors have been popping up every now and then, and the last game they made was 2 years old. Jeez, did Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition really come out when I was 14? Feels weird to say. Fair to say, the next entry in the Xenophobe Bionicle series will likely be announced at this Direct. It's cool if you're a nerd who's never had intercourse before. So far in this Direct, I'm foreseeing a bunch of release dates to games we already know about and a game I don't care about. What is the game that will get me to fork over $60 of my hard-earned money? I know Mario Kart 9 has been rumored, but I don't think that's gonna be it. Wink. If there's one game I'm thinking we'll see at this Direct, or at the very least this year, it's New Kid Icarus. Now, whether it'll be a new game or a port of Uprising, I don't know. What I do know is that Palutena is pretty cool. This is gonna be a weird Direct. First one since 2018 where we know we won't get a new Smash reveal. Because Smash is dead. Anyways, we'll probably see Master Chief get into the game as an Echo Fighter. I'm just gonna say now, Breath of the Wild probably won't be here. That's more of an E3 tape deal anyways. Also, it's gonna get the Mario Party. So, you know how Super Mario Party didn't get any DLC? This time it's gonna be different, I swear. I'm not too picky. Some new boards, characters, minigames, I'm all for it. The reason I want DLC is because, while the game is better than Super Mario Party, the boards kinda suck ass. Peach's birthday came as a sick game of luck, where whoever rolls the highest number gets the most stars. Woody Woods is goddamn impossible to strategize in, and Yoshi's Tropical Island is very similar looks-wise to Mega Fruit Paradise. What this DLC needs is a lot more variety. Woody Woods and Horrorland are similar in terms of the fact that they both take place in the woods. Where's Western Land? That was the one board that needed to be included, and it wasn't there. bring it back. Also, the character roster is small. Like, Bowser appears in Bowser Spaces, so that'd have to be reworked. Characters like Diddy Kong, Shy Guy, Koopa Troopa, they ain't here as playable characters. I mean, like, characters even matter when it comes to Mario Party anyways, but, like, the option to play as a Goomba would have been appreciated. Also, some WarioWare DLC would be sweet to see. Micro games, a new mode, maybe some new playable characters. What else do you need? Now, I don't think that everything I'm talking about is going to be shown for sure, but merely mentioning it will give me bragging rights if it ever happens. But listen, let's get really real. Now, we've been talking about some ass games, okay? Advance Wars, more like in Advance Wars. WarioWare, more like WarioWare and Tear. Splatoon, more like Spittoon, because this game fucking sucks. What I want is some new Metroid content, you dig? I've already played every single Okay, I haven't beaten that one yet. Or that one. Okay, I get it. I haven't played all of them. Well, of course I played that one. What do I look like, a fake-ass gamer? So, Metroid has been in a ton of rumors as of late, and I don't mean Metroid Prime 4. The biggest rumor surrounding Metroid at the moment is the remaster of the first game. While Metroid Prime Trilogy getting re-released was something that we talked about for a while, it's becoming more and more likely that Metroid Prime 1 is getting a remaster as opposed to all three of them. Also, I just wanted to mention, I'm not a loser. I have all of the Prime games, okay? I just wanted to mention that. Wait, what? F***ing pinball? Okay, hold on, let me look this up. $80 for pinball. I have all the Prime games, okay? Except the funny part is, every single one has a control method that sucks ass. Metroid Prime 1 and Echoes, you look around and move with the same trigger. Metroid Prime Corruption uses motion controls, and Prime Hunters is an FPS on the DS. It works about as well as you think. By which I mean it doesn't. These games are praised for being some of the best first-person shooters, at least the first one. And the fact that all of them have control schemes that I can't get used to for the life of me feels like a purposeful decision they made to make these games almost perfect, but not quite. It'd be easy to just start listing off games, saying, hey, one of these could be at the Direct, and pass them off as predictions. So I'm gonna do that. Mother 4, F-Zero GX2, Kirby Air Ride 2. A good Pokemon game. I said a good Pokemon game, that's better. Now, Mother, I actually kind of want to talk about a bit more. Last time Nintendo even released a Mother game, or Earthbound depending where your IQ falls on the smart scale, was in 2015 with the release of Earthbound Beginnings, which was the first game in the series, what? Okay, so Earthbound here in America was actually the sequel to a game called Mother on the NES. So in Japan, Earthbound was actually a game called Mother 2. But then after that, in 2015, they localized Mother 1 for the NES and called it Earthbound Beginnings, and we still haven't gotten Mother 3 yet. Jesus, so here, listen. Can you imagine what a remake of Mother would look like if it used a claymation art style? Not me. User Ezequiel on Twitter made these really sick-ass renders of what a Mother remake could look like.
Say the line, Bart!
Nintendo, hire this man. Would I like a new Mother game? Yeah. Do I think it'll happen? Maybe, actually. We saw the revival of Metroid last year, so anything's possible. Hopefully we'll get a funny little rundown of what we can expect from Game of the Year, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. So we know Bowser's gonna be in it, we know Rabbid Rosalina's gonna be in it, and we know that they're trying to make Rabbids hot with this one, which is not where... Oh, man. Also, they made Rabbid Lumas, which looks... Oh my god. People seem to be pretty on the fence with this game. On one hand, the first game was pretty fun, but on the other... Ubisoft. I have hope for this game, though. It looks like a ton of fun. Except if it's like the first one, then it'll be $8 on the eShop in like 3 years, so I'll just wait until then.
Full predictions.
The Direct opens with the first game shown being Xenoblade Chronicles 3, getting release date of 2023. The presenter explains the trailer we just saw and explains more details about it, yada yada yada. After some obligatory sizzle reels and inevitable third-party game announcements, we are delivered with the news that Super Mario Party Superstars is getting DLC. 5 new boards, 50 minigames, and 4 new playable characters. Nabbit, Cappy, Pauline, and the Sprixie Princess Fairies from 3D World. Then we'll get some updates on release dates. Splatoon will get an entire Direct dedicated to itself. Mario plus Rabbids will be detailed with a May release. Advance Wars comes out in April, and Bayonetta 3 is announced to release in September. Then at the end we get 2 big announcements. A teaser for the Mario movie trailer, which is set to be fully revealed at the Super Bowl. And after that, Shigeru Miyamoto shows us one more thing. Finally revealing Mario Kart 9 coming this holiday, just in time for the Mario movie. Okay, I gotta stop recording this script, it's getting too long. So in short, the only things being announced are Xenoblade 3, Mario Party DLC, the Mario movie, and Mario Kart 9. That's it, bye.